the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, these are your announcements for the next 2 weeks, November 15th through the 26th. Don't forget about Picture Day. This Tuesday, November 16th is School Picture Day. You should have received information directly from your homeroom teachers and from Dean Stewart. There are 2 Dean Stewart studios, one in Cocoa and one in West Melbourne. Students will be able to visit whichever studio is more convenient between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. on the 16th to have their picture taken. These pictures will be used in our yearbook and no purchase is necessary. You can purchase picture packages if you would like. However, you can also just choose to have your photo taken for the yearbook. An additional event that day is being hosted by the Matthew Eric Academy that's just for Brevard Virtual School families. If you are near the West Melbourne area, you might want to stop by. Again, it's on the 16th, so if you're getting your picture taken down at the West Melbourne Dean Stewart location, you could swing by the Matthew Eric Academy. They are located at Max Roads Community Center and are open from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the 16th. The Academy is a local nonprofit that helps students who are in home education and virtual school. They even have some math tutoring. Stop by on Tuesday the 16th to learn more. They're also doing a personal hygiene drive, so if you bring an item to donate, you could be entered for a chance to win an amazing gift basket. Your homeroom teacher will be sending you a flyer with more information. For the last 2 weeks, I've been reminding everybody about the schedule for Thanksgiving week. Our superintendent and school board are moving forward with a plan to make the full week a holiday for all. That means that all Brevard Public School locations, including Brevard Virtual, will be closed the entire week of Thanksgiving. Students will still have full access to their courses, but their teachers will not be available and the BVS office will be closed. If you are taking classes with Florida Virtual School, their teachers will be on holiday Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of that week. If you are in dual enrollment, it is very important for you to know that Eastern Florida does not follow the Brevard Public School calendar. So you will be expected to work with your calendar for the college classes, and you will have dual enrollment on November 22nd and 23rd. Did you know that November is Native American Heritage Month? There have been different observances dating back to the 1970s to recognize the contributions of Native Americans and Alaska Natives. The designation of November as Native American Heritage Month was proclaimed in 1990 by President George H.W. Bush. Each year, the U.S. Department of the Interior, Bureau of Indian Affairs, celebrates the heritage and culture of Native American and Alaska Native people who have enriched our nation through a themed observance. This year, the theme is Resilient and Enduring. We are Native people. This theme reflects the courage and determination Native American people and communities continue to sustain as America's first people. Another cool fact is that the Secretary of the Department of the Interior is Deb Haaland. She is the first Native American to serve as a member of the President's Cabinet. She is a member of the Pueblo Laguna and is a 35th generation New Mexican. Her department oversees the Bureau of Indian Affairs. To end our announcements this week, I have the November Students of the Month. These students were selected by their teachers for being super awesome. For all of our Students of the Month, keep an eye on the mail because a surprise will be coming to you soon. For Miss Carmen in kindergarten, we have Leah and Thomas. For first grade with Mrs. Nichols, it's Emmanuel and Amelia. In second grade with Miss Mounts, it is Evan and Michaela. In third grade for Miss Robbins and Miss Rodriguez Salorza, it is Jace. And in fourth grade for Miss Robbins and Miss Rodriguez Salorza, it is Avery. In fifth grade with Mrs. Kirk and Mrs. Pruitt are Mohammed and Reagan. For sixth grade with Miss Morgan and Miss Chibian, we have Lena. In seventh grade, Senor Powell has selected Nathan. Mrs. Bussendorf chose Carly, and Dr. Pinelli selected Brianna. In eighth grade, Mr. G chose David. Miss Washington selected Isabel. Miss Sedano selected Genesis, and Mrs. Shields chose Clayton. In ninth grade, Mrs. Arroway selected Maddie. And Miss Fleming chose Lucas, and Mrs. Mathis selected Allison. In 10th grade from Mrs. Lennox is Landon, and from Miss Glessner, it is Yolan. In 11th grade with Mrs. Heckle is Riley. Mrs. Sorrentino selected Mercedes. Mrs. Dudak selected Sarah, and Mrs. Van Wagner chose Christian. And last but not least, our seniors, Mrs. Fredericks chose Stephen, Mrs. O'Neill selected Shannon, Mrs. Gonyer chose Ariana, and Mr. Bolin selected Harry. Congratulations again to our November Students of the Month. That concludes our announcements for the next 2 weeks. We'll be back with more on November the 29th. During your Thanksgiving break, don't forget to take a little bit of time to think about all the things for which you are thankful. I know I'm thankful for all the amazing people at Brevard Virtual, our teachers, families, and especially our students. Thank you for making BVS the best school in Brevard. Have a great week, Eagles.